everybody, it's Mickey. You know, Thanksgiving is just over a week away. So in this video, we are going to be checking things off of our to-do list. So I hope that you have all been enjoying bringing a little bit of the holidays into your home and getting ready for Thanksgiving. For me today, I have some grocery shopping to do, a couple rooms to clean, a few recipes to try, and some baking to do. I just got in from Target. We have a super Target, so I was able to do some of my non-perishable grocery shopping for Thanksgiving. So I have like 2 big bags full of things that I'm going to start to put away. Now my kitchen is not very big, so my pantry space is really limited. That's why I have a really large storage pantry down in my basement. So what I like to do, especially for the holidays, you know, where I have a lot of meals to fix, is in my pantry cabinet, I like to clear off a small section of a shelf where I can put all of those things that I am buying for the recipes I'm going to be making for the holidays. This helps me so much because I can visually see the inventory that I have, and I have one place that I can put everything that I buy so that I don't use it for, you know, something else, and more importantly that somebody else doesn't use it. Here is my little grocery haul of just some of the perishables that I'm going to be needing for Thanksgiving dinner. Over here I always get myself a new flour and sugar. We all do so much baking during the holidays. I just like knowing that I have a backup in the cabinet in case I need it. I also have several cans of Libby's pumpkin. Of course, I use this for my pumpkin pie and for my pumpkin bread that I make every year. Back here, I have some cans of green beans. I use this for my Italian green beans that I make for almost every holiday meal that we have. I have 3 boxes of strawberry jello. I use this and my Ocean Spray whole cranberries for my cranberry mold that I make. Of course, you need a can of evaporated milk for your pumpkin pies. So here I have some chocolate chips. I always make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies for every holiday. You always need a little something chocolate, I think. I have this small bag of Hormel bacon crumbles. I'm trying a new recipe for Thanksgiving dinner that I'm going to try out tonight actually. And it is called twice baked potato casserole. So I needed some bacon for that. So instead of getting a whole pound of bacon that we're not going to eat, I just got a little bag of the bacon crumbles. I just have a big container of chicken broth. I have some halved pecans for my pecan pie. I have a bunch of white potatoes for that casserole that I'm going to do tonight. So for the turkey, I always make cornbread dressing, but I like to mix in a little bit of white bread in the mix, just, you know, just to add a little bit something to it. So I always look for a really hearty white bread that I can, you know, let sit out for a couple days and chop up and mix in. And Pepperidge Farm, you know, they have such great stuff. So I got a hearty white bread that I'm going to use for stuffing next week. So that is my little grocery haul. Okay, so we are going to be checking our to-do list. I have my fall binder out with the recipe that we are going to be trying today. It's called twice baked potato casserole. And I have my little planner here, my traveler's notebook that I have with me all the time. I heard from so many of you from the last video and from Instagram how much you love this little planner. This is from the Pink Pineapple Planner Company, and they have just the cutest traveler's notebooks. If you guys are not aware, a traveler's notebook is really a great tool to keep with you to keep yourself organized. I am one of those people that I have to do brain dumps just to get things out of my head so I don't worry about them anymore. So having something like this with me to write things down throughout the day is really helpful for me. I'm going to put a link down below to the Pink Pineapple Planner Company. So if you are interested, you can go on there and find something that you might like. She has a bunch of just adorable traveler's notebooks on there. So anyway, okay, so checking our to-do list here. I've been a little busy already getting like the refrigerator cleaned out, the pantry's all cleaned out, checking through my spices and almost this whole list. I am still working on the tablescape and considering doing my little DIY. I think I might push that off until closer to Christmas. So this is my list to clean. Most of these things I need to do the weekend before Thanksgiving, but the one thing I can work on is waxing the foyer, which is something that I do around this time every year for the holidays. So that is what I'm going to work on today. Okay, so I have started on my twice baked potato casserole. I found this recipe on momsontimeout.com. I think that's the name of it. I'm going to leave a link for you down below with the recipe and everything in case you guys want to use this. Anytime I try a new recipe for a holiday, I always give it a trial run just in case, because you don't want any glitches the day where you have so much to do. So I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees and I scrubbed and rubbed my potatoes with some olive oil and some kosher salt. So I'm going to put those in the oven for about an hour. So while those potatoes are baking, I should have just enough time to wash and wax my foyer floor. So once I can get everything I can out of this space, I just use my vacuum cleaner for all of the corners, and then I use my Shark Steam Vac to give the floor a really good clean. To wax the floor, I just use a dampened Swiffer floor pad with Holloway House's Quick Shine. This is all I have ever used to wax the floor, and it has always done such a great job. So I just had enough time to wash and wax the foyer floor. My potatoes are all done. I've had them sitting here on the island for about 15 minutes to cool. I went ahead and I chopped up about 5 or 6 green onions. You're also going to need salt and pepper. I have a little garlic powder there. I always put garlic powder in everything. Some sour cream, some mayo, some bacon, and about 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. The first thing I'm going to do is chop up all of my potatoes, put them in a big bowl, and then add the rest of this in. Alright, so I have all the potatoes cut up and in this large bowl, and just a little helpful hint, if you guys try this recipe, I would let those potatoes cool way more than 15 minutes because it was rather painful to get all the potatoes from the cutting board into the bowl. So first up, we're going to add our mayo and our sour cream, and I'm honestly just going to eyeball it. It's supposed to be about 3/4 of a cup of each, and I am just really going to eyeball it. So I did end up adding more mayo, sour cream, cheese, and even a little soft butter to the mix. Covered the whole thing with some cheddar cheese and green onion, covered with foil, and baked it in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. Alright, so this looks seriously yummy. So I'm just going to plate up a little bit of it and take a bite. Alright, so this is really, really tasty. We are definitely going to have this on Thanksgiving. Again, this is the recipe. It's called Twice Baked Potato Casserole, and it's from the website Moms on Time Out. And I'm going to leave the link to that blog down below with the recipe so you guys can try it for yourself. So tonight I'm planning on doing a little bit of baking for the freezer for Thanksgiving. If you guys would be interested in seeing what I am baking, leave me a comment down below and I can put a little video together for you. So thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and tell me when you guys all start to do your holiday baking and what is the one recipe that your family just loves. Don't forget to subscribe, and until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, and I will see you again soon. Bye!